The women who come to this event have already identified as women who tell us at least that they want to find a serious relationship. They want to find, a relationship possibly with a foreign man. So they come to this event with those expectations.
Sean, I'm glad you're talking about this topic. Some men don't realize the difference between being nice and women's genuinely into them. I've seen it on my tour.
That's a really good point, Sean. Sean went with us, had a great experience, and I believe is moving forward with someone that he met. And some of you guys haven't been out a whole lot. Some of you have. But, when you go to a bar here in the States, we all know, we've been through it, right? There's way more guys usually than women, and you walk up to the table and you get that look, right? That, get out of here, go away from me look. Or they just shut you down really fast with some verbal abuse. We've all taken it, right? Even me. It's happened, yes, I know, hard to believe, right? I joke. Yes, it happens to all of us. When you go to one of our events, first of all, there's a few different factors at play. Number one, when you look at this event, we create this event. It's something that's a little bit unusual. It's different. Even for that country, if you go to a regular nightclub, it's not going to be this kind of ratio. It's not going to be this kind of event. The women who come to this event have already identified as women who tell us at least that they want to find a serious relationship. They want to find, a relationship possibly with a foreign man. So they come to this event with those expectations. And so when you're going from table to table, it's kind of like we did a lot of pre-selection for you. So when you're sitting down, these women are going to be really nice to you. They're going to talk to you because they're looking for the same things that you are for the most part, right? And so some men will mistake that them being nice for them just being really, really attracted to you and into you. And it's not always the same thing. And you have to be able to understand that and view that and see it. So you need to keep that in mind too. You can usually tell she's really into you by the non-verbal things that are happening, right? Those non-verbal, those physical cues that you get, right? That look that she gives you if she's really interested in you, the way she just turns her head at you, the way, all these things that you need to be able to read a little bit. Like when I went to Tanya, she was just totally blowing me off verbally. I'm just here to be with my friends. I'm just here because I had a bad day. I'm just at the social to be with my friends and dance and drink champagne. But something in her eye told me that maybe there was a chance. There was something there that if I gave her enough champagne, maybe something could happen. But still, there was something there. And so I came back. You have to be able to see that, right? We still are in this courtship stage. These women want to be in a courtship stage. They're not going to say, I really like you. Oh, can we get engaged? Can we do it? It's not going to happen like that. They want you to see that, yeah, they have a little bit of interest, but they want you then to take charge like a man and make something happen, right? So keep this in mind when you're at these socials. And just because someone smiles at you does, again, not mean that she wants to have your child tomorrow. Thank you, Asha, for bringing that up. I think that's a good point.
You have to shop around and keep your options open until you find the one. Take your time.
I couldn't agree more. We always tell guys, go to both socials. Sometimes guys will go to a social, first table. John, this is it. I found her. I'm so happy. I'm in love. I'm not going anywhere else. This is it. I'm going to be with her for the rest of the tour. I'm not going to do anything else. That's a big mistake on a lot of different levels. Number one, for your own sake, because you're not being able to go meet the other women because you've now just identified this one woman and that's it. For her, imagine all the pressure you just put on this poor woman. You came all this way. You're supposed to be on this tour. You're supposed to be dating, meeting people. Nope, this is it. I'm with you. I'm not going to go with anybody else. And we're going to spend the next 7 days together, 24/7. And yes, all of a sudden you just put all this all your power to her. She's got all this responsibility, and that could ruin a relationship that's just starting. You had this nice little give and take at the social. Now all of a sudden, well, what are we doing tomorrow all day? And the next day, and the next day. That's too much, too fast. You want to gently bring these relationships up.
Searching for that one special woman to complete your life? Join men from all over the world as they take a trip and find their future brides.
BarranquillaWomen.com